Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we're going to the Elseworlds with DC Comics Cross Sonic the Hedgehog action figures from Jakks. Before we begin, leave a like, hit subscribe, and comment below your favorite figure in this review. It really helps out the channel. Now let's get to it. Here's the box for the DC X Sonic the Hedgehog Power vs. Speed pack with all these great characters here, as well as on the side looking awesome. On the top we have the logo, but way bigger, looking great, as well as some windows for the figures and light to see through. And on the bottom we have a bunch of legalese. Whoa! On one side we have Green Lantern Silver, the Flash Sonic, and Batman Shadow over here along with Darkseid. Ooh. And on the other side we have Darkseid squaring off against the team of heroes. Who will win? Who knows? And on the back we have Speed over here versus Power over here with the logo up there and a light up Shadow Batman. Awesome. But who will win? Who knows, as we take a look at the DC X Sonic the Hedgehog Power vs. Speed pack. The Flash Sonic looks really awesome. The paint is pretty good, despite not fully hitting all the grooves and lines. It's fine. Those little flash wings on the ears are a great detail, and I do love how the green offsets the red very nicely, and the face looks good too. And for articulation, we do get left and right, up and down a little bit of side to side. Very nicely done for this head sculpt. It's great. The body's paint doesn't really hit on those grooves as well as it does on the head. There are a couple missing spots, but the sculpt is there, and I love the Flash emblem. It looks great. The belt here does bother me though. It's not fully inset into that groove. It does look nice sculpt wise, but putting it in there isn't really that great. And for articulation, we do get a swivel left and right as well as back and forth and side to side for the waist. And for the arms, we get a butterfly joint that doesn't really work as well as it probably should, and the arm goes up this far and then down this far and then all the way around this far. And we do also get a swivel up here as well as a swivel at the elbow, and then up this far with the elbow and down, then a hinge for the wrist, a swivel for the wrist, and opening hand too. And the legs look pretty good on the paint, but they have to be aligned correctly for the paint to actually work on this, so that's kind of a bummer. I do think they look nice though. It's pretty good. And the feet look good too. They have designs in them, but they aren't painted at all, which is kind of a shame. I wish they were. That would have been great. And the legs go pretty far out in pretty nicely, as well as up this far and then back pretty far. They do have a tendency to pop out, so be careful with that. You get the knee going up this far and then down. You get a swivel up here as well as a swivel at the knee a little bit, and then down a little bit and up a tiny bit, and some good pivot and peg holes and treads. Silver's head sculpt looks very nice. I like the Green Lantern mask, even if it isn't that visible on his eyes. Could be on the top a little bit. That would have been great. And the rest of the head is basically upscaled from his smaller 4-inch model. Nothing new here, but it does look nice when it's bigger on that, so yeah, that's good. We do get a swivel over here and then up and down, side to side, all the way around. It works out pretty nicely. I like it. I'm really loving the green over here. Looks very nice. The emblem is nice and shiny over here, as well as the ring on his hand. That looks pretty good too. The back has some black spines as well as a black tail over there, and the green looks nice as well with it on the black suit, and the arms look good too, and the gloves are nice also. Very familiar with those. And for articulation, we do get a swivel over here, up and down, side to side, basically like Sonic, and then up pretty okay, down, and then all the way around, and the butterfly joint is better actually. And for the arm, we get a swivel at the bicep, and then elbow up this far, then down, then a swivel over here, hand open and close, as well as a hinge going pretty well. And the legs are black with green boots, and these boots are amazing. I love how they look. The sculpt work is really nicely done, as is the green. It looks wonderful here. And the leg goes out pretty far, in pretty far, then up pretty far, and back, and doesn't really have any fear of falling out. You get a swivel up here and then a knee going this far back with no real boot swivel at least, and you do get down and up over here and a pivot and then 2 peg holes above the feet. The Flash Sonic stands at about 4 3/4 to 5 inches taller, so, and Green Lantern Silver stands about 5 1/4, 5 1/2 inches tall, next to the Jakks Super Mario and Sonic the Hedgehog in 4-inch and 2.5-inch scales, the Nendoroid Miles Tails Prower, the Jada Toys Mega Man, the Figma Metroid Dread Samus Aran and the Jazzwares Pikachu, the Jakks Movie Shadow the Hedgehog, Homer Simpson, Collector's Edition Knuckles, and the Mattel Minecraft movie Jack Black Steve, the Hasbro Marvel Legends Animated Series Spider-Man, the G.I. Joe Classified Series Snake Eyes, the SH Figure Arts Yoshi, and the Lego Bionicle Gift with Purchase Toa Tahu. Here is the box for the DC X Sonic the Hedgehog Amy Wonder Woman action figure, looking really nice over here. Super great with the artwork over there too. And on the back we have the logo, Wonder Woman over here, Amy over here in a Wonder Woman costume, as well as 22 points of articulation over there with a great background over here. The rest of the figures in the wave, as well as all the legalies on the bottom. Collect them all over here, and also a brief bio over here. And if you want to read it, pause it right now. Now let's take a look at Amy Wonder Woman from DC X Sonic the Hedgehog. Amy Rose's head sculpt looks very nice. The face looks quintessentially Amy, and I love the sort of Wonder Woman crest tiara thing over here. Looks good, but there is some paint missing. That's a shame. Other than that, the sculpt is really nice, and it's pretty plain, and honestly, one of the better ones for this line. And we do get a swivel over here, as well as up and down a little bit, and then a little bit of pivot. This is great. The body looks so good. The paint looks really nice. The Wonder Woman emblem here looks good, and the stars going around makes it look like a UFO. This little smudge back here is a bummer, though. I'm not sure what that is. I do like the gauntlets over here. They look very nice, and the gloves look good as well, and the armband over here is a nice touch, too. We do go back and then forward, and then pretty much hula hoop all the way around with the swivel as well for the body. We go up this far and down, and then all the way around with the arm, and then a good bicep joint over here for butterflies, and we do get a swivel, and then up this far and down for the elbow. A very difficult wrist joint over here that can swivel as well, then go up and down with the holding hand, the same on the other side, but mirrored. The legs look nice, as well as the underskirt, and there is a tail under there, which is pretty cute, and the stockings look nice over here, and the boots are amazing. I love those. They look great. The shields are cool, too. And we do get up, but not as far as the guys, because the skirt gets in the way a little bit. It's a little bit rubbery, but not too much. You can go back pretty far as well with the knee, and then back pretty far as well with that, with a swivel up here, too, as well as no real swivel down there, but at the knee there is a swivel over here, and then down, and then up, and then a pivot with two peg holes above the boots. And they look great, these boots. I love them. But we're going to the dark side right after this. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and hit the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. This Shadow head sculpt is pretty plain, all things considered. There isn't really much difference in the original Shadow, except for the coloration of the spikes over here. And what's really cool is with a little bit of paint on the eyes, you can make this the Mephiles version of Shadow. I believe, from the games at least. I haven't played that one, but yeah, this is really awesome. And while you don't really get up and down or side to side pivot, you do get a swivel, which is kind of ironic, seeing as Batman couldn't move his head, but this is just great. The body looks amazing. Seeing Shadow the Hedgehog in Batman form looks phenomenal. This is basically perfect, and I love it a lot. The emblem is encircled in a yellow translucent material, looking great. I do love the utility belt. Looks very nice all the way around, as well as on the back. The cape looks amazing over here, flowing in the wind, and we also have these spikes back here. Look very nice, as well as a screw back there. We'll get to that a little bit later on. The gauntlets have some nice details on them, as do the hands, and I just love how this all looks. This is just great. And the body doesn't really move left or right, but the arms move up and down, and then all the way around, as well as no butterfly joint on here. That's kind of a shame. The arm swivels at the bicep, as well as go up this far with a little bit of swivel over there too, and then up and down with the hand with a swivel, and then out, and then in. Oh, this is great. But the coolest thing about the body is that pressing this allows the light to shine. It's kind of hard to see, so turning out the light, yeah, you can see that. It looks really cool. I love this piece. It's great. There is some paint like missing towards the top, or some kind of crack over there, but it's still pretty cool, and yeah, battle damage maybe. This is just really nice. I love it. And the legs look very nice too. Shadow's boots are incorporated really well into here, knowing Batman's gadgetry. I love the purple on the back of this. Very nice touch too. The knee pads are awesome. The greaves on top of here are really great, and all in all, just looks amazing. I love the coloration too, and it's even peg holes. This is just, I love it. And the legs do move out pretty far over here, then down, and then up pretty far over here, and then back, and then all the way back is pretty nice too, 90 degrees. We do get a swivel over here, as well as a swivel down here, and then no swivel down at the boot, but down and then up, and then a pivot, and then peg holes, of course. Batman Shadow stands at about 5 inches tall or so, and Wonder Woman Amy stands at about 4.5 inches tall, next to the Jakks specific Super Mario and Sonic the Hedgehog in 4-inch and 2.5-inch scales, the Nendoroid Miles Tails Prower, the Jada Toys Mega Man, the the Figma Metroid Dread Samus Aran and the Jazz Wears Pikachu, the Jakks-specific movie shot of the Hedgehog, Homer Simpson, Collector's Edition Knuckles, and the Mattel Minecraft movie Jack Black Steve, the Hasbro Marvel Legends Animated Series Spider-Man, the G.I. Joe Classified Series Snake Eyes, the SH Figure Arts Yoshi, and the LEGO Bionicle Gift with Purchase Toa. And going fully DC for a bit, we have Darkseid. His face sculpt looks really nice. I love this. It's great. Jakks did a great job with this. It looks amazing. The teeth look very nice. The eyes and the gold part going all the way around the head is a very nice touch too. And the head does swivel and not really go up and down, but it just swivels, so that's fine, I guess. I'm cool with it. Very creepy. The chest looks nice. The paint is pretty okay, but there's a lot of gold splotches everywhere, especially on the back too. Kind of a bummer. I thought quality control would be better for this, but I guess I was wrong. It's kind of a shame because this is a really nice piece. With better paint, it could be even better. The arms have this great rocky texture on them. The muscles shine through. These gauntlets look nice, and the fist over here is great as well, and the clawed hand is good over here too. And the lower half of the body has this cool skirt piece that is rubbery and looks very nice. The belt looks great too, as do the abs, and on the back it's nice too, with a little bit of fabric kind of like sculpting, and sides are good too. And the body does go back this far, forward this far, all the way around pretty much, with a swivel over here at the top of the chest and at the waist as well. And you do get up this far and then down with a butterfly joint going over here, and then all the way around swivel with a swivel at the bicep a little bit, but not too much. By having the arm go all the way up, you can move the bicep more freely, as well as go up this far with the elbow, kind of a weird joint over there. And with the fist, you could swivel over here and then hinge up and down, and the same with the other side, but mirrored except for this hand, which can swivel and then hinge up and down even better. And the legs look just okay. The texture is gone from them, and what is this over here? That's kind of a weird joint over there, but yeah, they're much more simple than the rest of the body. The lower half looks nice with this knee guard over here, but I really wish this texture up here was on these legs. That would have made this figure even better by just a little bit. And while the legs are splayed out, he can splay them out even further, going out this far, being hindered by the skirt piece, and then down, and then up this far. Very nice back this far, all the way back, pretty okay. You get a swivel at the top and a swivel at the boot cuff. That's great for this, honestly. Then down, and then up, and then a pivot, and then two pegos above the feet. Darkseid stands at about 6 3/4 to 7 inches taller or so, next to the Jakks-specific Super Mario and Sonic the Hedgehog in 4-inch and 2.5-inch scales, the Nendoroid Miles Tails Prower, the Jada Toys Mega Man, the Figma Metroid Dread Samus Aran and the Jazz Wears Pikachu, the Jakks-specific movie shot of the Hedgehog, Homer Simpson, Collector's Edition Knuckles, and the Mattel Minecraft movie Jack Black Steve, the Hasbro Marvel Legends Animated Series Spider-Man, the G.I. Joe Classified Series Snake Eyes, the SH Figure Arts Yoshi, and the LEGO Bionicle Gift with Purchase Toa. Overall, crossover. The Flash Sonic has some really great paint as well as some good sculpt, but very poor quality control and articulation. Green Lantern Silver has some pretty okay paint with really nice articulation as well as sculpt and good quality control. Wonder Woman has some amazing paint with some great sculpt as well as pretty good quality control and pretty good articulation. But I think Batman Shadow the Hedgehog has the best of all of them. He's really wonderful, and that light just brings him above the rest. And they really tried with Darkseid. He's about half of a good figure here. The sculpt, articulation, and quality control are fair on him, but the paint really isn't. It's speckled everywhere. So if you're a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, DC, or them crossing over, then this is actually a cool opportunity to get these figures. It's pretty nice. I highly recommend getting the multi-pack, as it is the easiest way to get all the characters, with the caveat that each character has their own specialty as far as sculpt, paint, articulation, and quality control. But make no mistake, it doesn't take a detective to know that these characters come from comics. So which DC Cross Sonic the Hedgehog figure here is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com for more reviews like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.